Ladybugs, the silent guardians of life's balance on Earth. Get ready, because what you are about to hear can completely change the way you see one of the smallest, most delicate, and at the same time most powerful creatures on planet Earth. They fit on the tip of a finger. They have vibrant colors. They seem harmless. For centuries, they were seen only as symbols of good luck, childhood figures, pretty insects resting on leaves. But that is only the surface. Today, we are going to talk about ladybugs, not as you learned about them in childhood, not as simple decorative insects. Today, we are going to reveal who they really are. An insect everyone knows, but almost no one understands. Ladybugs are everywhere. Fields, gardens, forests, plantations, cities. They have lived alongside humans for thousands of years, always close, always present, and yet they are rarely understood. For a long time, they were treated as simple creatures. Insects that merely land, fly, and disappear. But science began to notice something curious. Where there are ladybugs, there is balance. Where they disappear, chaos quietly takes over. And this is no coincidence. Small in size, giant in function, an adult ladybug can measure less than 1 centimeter. But inside that tiny body, there is an extremely efficient biological machine. Ladybugs are predators, and not of just any prey. They feed mainly on aphids, small insects that destroy crops, gardens, and entire forests. A single ladybug can devour thousands of aphids over its lifetime. Now imagine that multiplied by millions. Without ladybugs, entire crops would collapse. Ecosystems would lose control. The use of pesticides would be even greater. While they go unnoticed, they work. Silently, relentlessly. The secret life of ladybugs. Most people only see the adult ladybug, colorful, round, charming, but that is only the final stage of a complex life. Everything begins with microscopic eggs, strategically placed near aphid colonies. When the larvae hatch, they are anything but cute. They are elongated, dark, and extremely voracious. During this phase, the ladybug larva is a true hunting machine. It moves non-stop, attacks, devours. It is at this stage that ladybugs contribute the most to pest control. Then comes the transformation. The pupa, a silent, motionless, almost invisible period. And then, the metamorphosis is complete. The ladybug emerges, new, colorful, ready to continue the cycle. Colors that are more than just beauty. The intense red, the vibrant yellow, the orange, the perfectly distributed black spots. None of this is by chance. Ladybug colors are a warning. They tell the world, I am not a good meal. Ladybugs produce toxic substances with an extremely unpleasant taste for predators. When threatened, they release a yellow liquid from their joints, a mechanism called reflex bleeding. For birds, reptiles, and other insects, a ladybug is an experience not worth repeating. Bright colors serve as nature's universal language. A visual code for survival, a simple brain, efficient decisions. A ladybug's nervous system is simple, but highly functional. It recognizes smells, detects pheromones, identifies infested plants. It knows where to hunt, when to migrate, when to hide. During periods of extreme cold, ladybugs display an impressive collective behavior. Thousands of them gather in crevices, rocks, tree trunks, and human structures. Not by chance, but by thermal strategy. Together, they survive. The Great Migrations. Almost no one sees some species of ladybugs carry out massive migrations. They travel kilometers in search of food and shelter. These movements directly influence the ecological balance of entire regions. Where they arrive, pests retreat. Where they leave, imbalances emerge. Few insects have such a great impact with such a discreet presence. Ladybugs and human agriculture. Before modern agriculture, ladybugs were already invisible allies of humans. They protected crops long before the invention of pesticides. Today, they are used as biological control in sustainable farming. Instead of poison, ladybugs. They do the job naturally, without polluting the soil, without contaminating water, without destroying other organisms. When they disappear, the environmental cost explodes. The silent disappearance. Unfortunately, ladybugs are disappearing in many regions. Excessive use of pesticides, climate change, habitat loss, and the problem is that almost no one notices. There are no headlines. There are no global alerts, but the impact is profound. Without ladybugs, aphids multiply, plants become sick, ecosystems slowly collapse. The myth of luck. For centuries, ladybugs have been associated with good luck. Perhaps it is not just superstition. Where there are ladybugs, there is balance. Healthier crops, fewer pests, life functioning as it should. Maybe they do not bring luck. Maybe they are luck. A lesson in humility. Ladybugs do not dominate through force. They do not inspire fear. They make no noise. They simply do what needs to be done. Every day, in silence. They remind us that size does not define importance, nor visibility, nor recognition. Sometimes, what holds the world together is too small to be noticed. When a ladybug lands on you, the next time a ladybug lands on your hand, do not think only of luck. Think of balance, of resilience, of an entire system working because of it. Because while you watch that tiny, colorful dot, it is keeping the world in order, silently, relentlessly. Did you enjoy learning more about this incredible animal? Turn on notifications, subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye on the next curious videos. Every day, a curiosity about a different animal.